We are going to be talking about my week 7 on the weight loss drug Wegovy. And this week was a little bit underwhelming and also scary, but we're going to talk about it. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I am Kendra. This is Kind Kendra Creates. This is my space where I share my weight loss journey with you. Hopefully I can help you out along the way if you're on a weight loss journey. I also do commentary on a variety of topics, including health, wellness, fitness, weight loss, and anything you send to me. So send me some stuff I'd love to discuss. And also, you'll learn about me along the way. So if that stuff sounds good to you, then make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Okay, guys, so this is week 7 on the weight loss drug Wegovy. I'm currently on the 1.7 dosage, and I switched over from the highest dose of Saxenda. I always kind of say that because I'm not new to the GLP-1 drugs, so my go at things has been fairly non-eventful, except for this week. But I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna talk about it. So first, we're gonna talk about my life. That's how I like to start things off. Just talking about in general how my week went, because we know that outside influences and everything else that you have going on in your life greatly affects your ability to lose weight, be healthy, and all that good stuff. So as far as my mental health goes, I am still on the right track with that. I have been suffering from a major depressive disorder episode for a couple of months where I didn't lose any weight. I just kind of maintained-ish. I was a little up and down, but just mainly maintaining, which I felt really good about, because usually when I get in the episode, I gain a large amount of weight because I just don't care. But being on a weight loss journey with the episode, has been quite a test. Really, I guess it's been quite a challenge. I'm just happy and excited when it happened. I was on a weight loss journey, and also I'm happy that I'm very privileged to have the resources and help and assistance and everything that I need to kind of get through this. I'm currently on antidepressants, and I will be on that for the foreseeable future. And I currently meet with a therapist once a week, and I don't know how that's gonna go in the future. I don't know kind of like what direction I'm headed with her. It's not the therapy, it's just with the therapist. She's not a bad therapist, she's not a bad person. I just don't feel like I'm getting a lot now from the therapy. But I'm still going to continue, and I'll see how things go like in the future with that whole situation. And I have an upcoming meeting with a health psychologist. So we're going to talk about, I guess, my emotional eating. That's the main thing. Like, I want to talk to the health psychologist about the kind of spirals I go on when I get really in a bad place and I want to eat, and I do eat because I don't care. Like, when I get to that point, like, I don't care. I don't care about eating healthy. Like, I don't care about gaining weight. Like, I know what could happen, but in that moment, like, I don't care. I just want to eat because eating tastes good, and when it tastes good, I feel good, and it's just very soothing for me. But it's all like emotional. But I have that appointment coming up. I'm very excited about it. And hopefully we'll see what that person has to say about my eating issues. But I will keep you guys informed with that. And y'all should be very proud of me, okay? Because I finished my class. I'm so excited. So if you don't know, like, I'm in school. I'm trying to get a graduate certificate in project management. Like, I already have a grad degree, but I'm trying to like pivot and change careers. So I got it incomplete in my class because I had some assignments that I still had to do, because like I said, I've been going through a major depressive episode for several months now. And like, when you're like that, you don't want to do anything. Like, it is really, really hard to do things. So I finished my class and I got an A. Yay! I just had to like write a freaking long paper. It was just like, oh my God, Kendra, why did you do this to yourself? But it's done. It's over. It's complete. I got my A. I mean, my professor was the GOAT. Like, he had no problems with anything. He didn't even ask to see any paperwork. He was like, oh, psychiatrist. Oh, let me help her out. So I was really excited about that, that I got everything done. But as far as that goes, I think that's pretty much it with my life update. But I did want to talk about something scary that happened to me this past week. And I actually think I'm going to make a separate video about it. I've been seeing a lot of these scary stories about Ozempic. And I have my own scary story this week. And it included me like fainting. I'm not going to tell the whole story, y'all. I'm going to make a separate video for it. But I'm okay. I still take the medicine. I don't want to like give anything away, but please do not be alarmed. I am okay, okay? I am still taking the medicine. I will not stop taking the medicine. There's a whole reasoning behind that, and just stay tuned for that video because it's going to explain everything, okay? And I'm just teasing y'all. I'm sorry, but it's so much to talk about. Like, I just want to do it in a separate video because I don't want to make this one too long. But we got a lot more to talk about for this past week on my weight loss journey. Okay, so let's talk about my eating habits for the week. So you guys, I started off the week great, okay? 2 thumbs up, chef's kiss. And I don't know if you guys know, but like my OG people, they already know about this. But where I work at, we have a lot of faculty lunches and we have a lot of events. And these things are catered. And it's a really good food, but I always find healthy options, okay? Don't come at me. But it all started when we had some pita in, and there was some baklava involved. I only took 2 small pieces, but it was just like, that started on Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday, there was some cookies involved, and there was a cannoli involved. And then Wednesday, Thursday, it was some Cheez-Its involved. But look. You have to do things in moderation. You cannot be so strict with yourself that you never have any sweet things or anything that you enjoy. You just have to do it in moderation and do it responsibly. If you are like me, if you get a box or bag of something, you will eat the entire box or you will eat the entire bag. So you just have to portion yourself out some and put the bag or the box away. If you feel like you are that like incapable of controlling yourself, don't leave the stuff in the house or either tell someone to hide it away for you. Like when I was going through my episode, like I didn't have that self-control. Like I didn't care, you know? But now it's like I have a lot more self-control with the treats and the snacks and the things that I eat. And then, you know, when I was feeling like that, like stuffing myself, it brought me a feeling of comfort. I know all of this probably sound weird to y'all. Some of it won't sound weird too. Those that actually have like mental issues and issues around food, it's probably gonna sound familiar to you. But now stuffing myself like that or having too much of something makes me not feel good. And especially on the medicine, if you eat too much, I know some people, they will vomit. I've never experienced vomiting from eating too much, but I have experienced, and not since I've been on Wegovy, but when I was on Saxenda, like eating too much, I would just feel stuffed, uncomfortable, like I had just gorged at a buffet. You know that feeling? And you just want to like lay down and just like sleep it off. But I have not experienced that feeling on Wegovy, but I have experienced the feeling of just like, oh, I'm full, I need to stop, no more, you know? And then once you do get full, you just are like so full for like hours, and like you don't even want to touch food because, you know, it's like one more bite and, you know, I'll pass out, you know. I will say that my eating habits were generally good, much better than they have been for several weeks. Although last week it was super on point, you know, I lost all that weight, so I was like, eh. But I'm gonna do better next week, because I am not going to give in to the temptations of more than I should. I just feel like the sweets and the treats, I probably should limit it to once or twice a week. But I think I did 3 days. I did 3 days. And it's also kind of hard for me if I have it one day and then have it the next day, and then I feel like I need it again the next day. So if I could just take a break in between days, I think that would also like help me out as well. And I think it's easier for me to control it like during the day when I'm at work. But when I come home in the evenings, it's a little bit. But when I start off the week, I feel like I start off the week, it's just like I press the reset button. So it's really easy for me to go into it like beginning of the week and like, I'm pumped. I'm gonna do this. I know I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna do great this week. You know, I've prepared my food. I'm ready to go. So I usually start off the week like very strong. And then as it progresses, I'm just like, okay, I'll take the cookie. You know, and it just kind of goes downhill. So I think I'll do better next week. Yeah, I'll do better next week. We'll see how it goes. Okay, guys. So we are going to be talking about exercise for the week. So you guys know that I strive, like my goal, like ultimate goal is to go to the gym 4 days in a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'll go after I get off work and I'll take my baby with me because they have like the play place for the kids or whatever. Now I do have a babysitter that comes and helps out on the weekends. So I maybe can go depending on what I have going on the weekends. Sometimes I like to do a little shopping. I usually like record some YouTube videos and do stuff like that. Sometimes I'll have schoolwork I need to catch up on. And weekends are usually the time where I do like the deep cleaning part of cleaning, like mopping and stuff like that. And I usually do laundry on the weekends. So it just depends on what I have going on, if I make time for it or not. So with this past week, I did go to the gym on Sunday and I did go to the gym on Monday. And I did not go on Tuesday. I just was like, didn't feel like it. I wasn't feeling it. And I think that I have, since this whole depressive episode, I've also kind of given myself a lot more leeway than I have in the past. Because I was very, very, very strict on myself as far as going to the gym. Like, it was like gym or bust. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was like I didn't feel good or my baby didn't feel good or like I was feeling injured or whatever the case may be, that would probably be the only reason why I didn't go. Or unless I had something like I needed to do that evening for whatever reason. You know, sometimes you just have stuff to do. Or I just run out of time and it's just, you know, because the daycare ends at 8:45. So if it's like 7:30 and I'm just realizing, you know, like I have the time to go, I'm not going to go because it's still going to take me like 15 minutes to get there. And it's just like not going to be enough time to really do anything. At that point, I would just prefer to like go take a walk with him or something like that. But I did not go on Tuesday. I did go on Wednesday. And then Thursday, y'all, oh my gosh, I had back pain. Like, I don't know what was going on. Now, you guys, I don't know if you know, you may know. I have chronic pain in my back and I do get steroid injections for the pain. I haven't gotten one in a long time, so it might be time for me to go. I've been trying to hold out on it because the last time I went, I saw a different provider than who I usually see. It was kind of scary. I was kind of scared because they put this long needle in your back and you have to stay still, and it's kind of a scary event. And like the not the last time, but the time before last that I got it done, I didn't feel anything. Everything was all good. It was amazing. But the last time, I felt like she didn't really know what she was doing. And she was kind of feeling around like for where to inject it. And it just was like not really a good experience. And I was getting like a little anxiety from it. So I was just like kind of like doing breathing exercises. And so I guess kind of I'm feeling anxious to go get it done again. I think that's really, and it's just like, okay, I'll just settle with the pain versus going to get it done again. So I probably need to go get another shot. Yeah, because it's starting to get a little on the painful side. And it was to the point where I didn't want to go to the gym because it was painful. I just wanted to kind of like rest and lay down. That's neither here nor there. I went to the gym 3 times this past week. I'm excited about that. I'm proud of myself for that. It's better than what I had been doing when I was going like once or twice. So I mean, if I can go at least one time, I'm doing good. But I am feeling better. So I really should be going more than one time. And especially I'm at the point where I'm not going to the gym really to like lose weight per se. I'm really trying to develop and build muscle. That is really where I am with everything, because the smaller I get, the more skin I have that's just sitting there. And I'm just really trying to like build as much muscle as I can before I get plastic surgery, because I am getting plastic surgery. My body looks like hell. I don't like it. I feel like I have a little bit of body dysmorphia going on because I really don't know like what size I am, and the skin just makes it worse. Especially when I like, flex, and it's just like I can't even really see my muscles. Like I know they're there, like I feel them, especially like in my quads, but it's hard to see it because it's so much skin. So I just want to develop muscle at this point. But it takes consistency. So I really need to be in the gym more than once or twice a week. Okay, guys, this is the part I know that you've been waiting for, and that is my weight loss progress. Okay, so y'all, I knocked it out of the park last week. I lost a lot of weight, 6.1 pounds to be exact. So I was 188.7 pounds. And y'all, I still can't believe that number. That is crazy to me. I've never been this small in my adult life. Like, I've never even been under 200 pounds, let alone being 180 something. But the 170s, they calling my name. Okay. I was 188.7 pounds. And this week, I am now 188.9 pounds for a weight gain of 0.2 pounds. And I don't even really consider that a weight gain. We just gonna say I stayed the same. A lot of times after a large amount of weight on the scale, like drop, like when it goes down, you usually won't see anything the following week, because it's like your body has to catch up with that large amount of weight. Because did I really lose 6 pounds in a week? Probably not. That was a lot of water weight. That was probably a little poop, Just the fact that I had been eating like less carbs, so some sodium situations, maybe some swelling, bloating, whatever. But I figure next week, when I weigh in, it'll be a little bit more true as to what I weigh. So hopefully we can, get down to maybe 187, 186, see what's going on, because I'm really excited, y'all. And I'm so excited to see this 170s. But y'all, keep on watching, because I'm not going to stop till I get into the 150s. And then we're going to be going on a new journey, my plastic surgery journey. And I'm sorry if you guys don't believe in plastic surgery, but I do. I believe it is your body. You are free to do with it whatever you please. And if that is going to make you feel better, then go ahead and do it. And, a lot of people talk about, losing weight for health and this and that and that and this. I do want to be more fit because I want to be more active and do more active activities. And I feel like a lot of the skin that I have is going to hold me back from doing those activities. Just the jiggle and the rubbing and the chafing, and even like the noise that it makes. And you're like, what? Like when I walk, my thighs make a noise. So I have to make sure that I wear like shorts when I wear dresses. Yeah, it's bad. If I go for a jog or a run, if I decide I want to do that, then I have to make sure that I'm wearing some leggings with some extra kind of support. Otherwise, my thighs will just kind of smack against each other, and then it'll just be painful because it's just skin just hanging there, just hanging out. Doesn't want to leave, doesn't want to go anywhere. I digress. But that's the reality. So y'all just bear with me. I got a lot of journeys I gotta go on, okay? And you guys know that I could not leave you without a positive word. I've gotten feedback from a couple of people about how they enjoy the positive words, and I enjoy bringing them to you. Even when I was in my, dark times or whatever, I was still trying to do the positive words because I feel like we all need some positivity, especially if we are on a weight loss journey or we have any other goals that we want to achieve for ourselves. Like, I don't want to be like toxic positivity, but I just feel like we just need a little bit of positivity, y'all. At the end of the day, especially if you're feeling down about something or you feel like, I just want to give up, because I know sometimes it feels that way. So I hope these are encouraging for you, and I hope that you like them. But on to today's positive words. So this week's positive words comes from the Shadow Dragon. I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's referring to some kind of movie or whatever, but I just like the saying. The future is unknown only because it has not been created yet. Create your own path, even in this troubled world, for we will not succeed in life if we follow another's footsteps. I love this. So I think this is all about being authentic in ourselves and the things that we want and the things that we want to do. We have to do things for us. We can't do things for other people. We have to fulfill our dreams and goals and not necessarily set our path according to someone else's path or according to someone else's plans. And we have to build the future and the life that we want to build for ourselves, regardless of what anyone else says. And I know it's going to be difficult, and I know it's going to be hard, and I know the road is going to be rough. We know that. But we can do it. If we stay steadfast, strong, committed to what we're doing, we get help when we need it. We seek out the resources. We keep going, like we don't give up. And sometimes we have to pivot. We might have to change our goals. We might have to seek another way to eventually get to where we want to go. Because all the time things don't want to work out. They don't work out. So I think that it takes a lot for us to be leaders in our own lives and not followers of others. And this kind of goes back, to when I was talking about like plastic surgery and everything. And I know a lot of people do that because of what they see in the media or what they see on TV, or they think, like my whole life is going to change if I just have bigger lips or if I just have a smaller waist or whatever, right? And a lot of that is following the path of others. You have to follow this path for yourself. Why do you want bigger lips? Why do you want a smaller stomach? Like, why do you want these things? And there's nothing wrong with wanting those things. There's nothing wrong with wanting plastic surgery, in my opinion, if that is something that you want to do and it's coming from your heart in the way that you feel about yourself. Right now, I feel a little weird about myself, kind of slightly indifferent. And it's so crazy because I always had a very high opinion of myself once I got to being an adult. I was really sure of myself. I was really sure of my looks and my body and how I feel. And now that I've lost all this weight and also I'm kind of aging and I'm growing older, I feel a little unsure about myself. I feel a little unsure about my looks, and it's not for anyone. It's not for any person. It's not even to like fit in with society, because I couldn't care less. It's all about me and my comfort. So you guys, make sure you create those paths for your future based on you, based on your wants, your needs, the things inside of you that you want to do. And I know that we might have family and people that we have to look out for and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that, you just leave them out. If you want to do something for someone else and that's part of your plan, that's fine too. I feel like right now I live for my child. He is a little toddler, still my little baby, And honestly, really, he comes first. So before I do anything for myself, I have to do things for him. And that's just how I rock and how I roll. So I always want to make sure that he's taken care of, because stuff like that also makes me feel good about myself. So I hope you guys are feeling good about yourselves. I hope you guys are, still on this weight loss journey. If you're on one, if you have yet to get on one and you want to do it, there's no time like the present to do it. And if you stopped, that's fine. Sometimes you need to take a break. You just can't give up. I hope this has been inspirational and helpful for you. I hope that you continue watching my videos. If you like this one, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also check and see. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I'd love to have you here. And also, make sure you continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. I will see you on the next one. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.